everyone, welcome to the Angel Talk by the Angelics. This is Luna from the Angelics. We're talking about all the things from our experiences to kind of help all those dancers who wants to become a professional dancer or just train in dancing or dance industry or just general like having a business by yourself because we're doing business together for a while now. Not a while, but it's not even a year. That's crazy
No way.
because we started this after we retired DCRB. We couldn't do anything when we were on a team. So
That's so
basically
true.
from July, I would say.
Yeah.
July. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Look
Wow,
at
we're doing a good
us.
job.
Uh-huh. I love
Uh-huh.
it. Love it, love it.
Okay. What are we talking about today?
We were she's like, what are we talking about? We're talking about a little bit of your social media because you have a really good platform on Instagram. Let's congratulate her on
Thank you
that.
so much. Thank you so much. It's a
Yes.
little weird because this is a take two, just letting you guys know. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. So we're going to talk about kind of what you post on there and how you know what is trending and what's not trending on
Okay.
Instagram. A lot of people can get a lot of intakes on that because Instagram is changing constantly every day.
Mhm.
So, what have you learned that kind of grasps more of your audience attention and what
Mm.
really doesn't?
That's a good question. The trends that people say is very different in individual people. So when you go into Instagram, my trends will be different than your Instagram trend.
Hmm.
So, what I always do for my clients is because the my clients are very different. My clients are in very different categories each other. So I always go into their account and then scroll and find similar format or trends that I see often on their social media. So definitely research really well because every trends are different in your niche, like in your category. So if you're a dancer, you have certain trends. If you're a business owner, you have certain trends. How I find those trends is basically just going on to the platform very often because it's changing every single day.
Hmm.
Instagram head of the Instagram like literally said it. We're changing the algorithm every single day. So you really have to keep up with it. It's very hard for us social media manager to keep up with everything every single day, but one thing that I always do is to go on to YouTube and kind of see the Instagram updates or TikTok algorithm updates and all this stuff because there's so many good YouTube videos on YouTube channels. So that's kind of what I do every single morning to kind of keep up with the trends and
Hmm.
algorithm updates. It's a lot.
I bet it's a lot.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
Now, with that, you said that there's different types of posting. What works best for your social media, like reels,
Mm.
carousels, or all of them, honestly?
My personal account
Hmm.
is specifically in dance niche.
Okay.
So dance reels are always doing better than the most of other content like a cursor post or single picture post. Reels are specifically made to reach new followers. So it's I feel like a most of accounts, Reels always does well in your niche. So yeah, if you want to grow your followers, grow your social media, then definitely do reach. But interesting is cursor posts are coming back. So when I went to Japan, and then I did a cursor post, just a picture post that it's like a recap, and then I added on-screen caption of kind of like explaining about what the picture is.
Mm-hmm.
That did really well, and that reached to new followers
Mm-hmm.
actually, and I gained a lot of followers from that cursor post. So definitely do both if you want to be more consistent on the platform. But yeah, those two are really like the key category on Instagram, obviously. And if you specifically want to gain new followers, then do the trial reels, like we talked about it a little bit earlier. Um, Trial reels are made specifically to attract new followers who are not following you already. Um, Basically, they made that function to let you post the new content and you can kind of see how that content will work with the new followers. So that means you're only reaching new followers So you can use that as a tool to kind of like advertise yourself. So what I post on there is the video that me talking about briefly about my business, who I am, kind of like talking to a person I've never met you before. So I've never met before. So if I were talking to you for the first time, I'll be like, "Hey, my name is Luna. I'm from blah blah blah. I grew up in here and I done this and that. If you want to follow my journey or if you want to learn more from my experience, come follow me. Check it out. Check my Instagram account. Something like that."
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very nice way to advertise yourself. It's like a free advertisement tool that you can use in Instagram, but not
Interesting.
everyone have that function yet. So, but they're distributing little by little to everyone.
Oh, interesting. You brought up your Levolution marketing agency. Congrats to you. That is a whole different ball game for sure because your profile with just yourself, everyone knows your story, your background, but this one you're basically having to start from beginning. So you're telling them about your experiences as a younger child coming here to the United States, all of that. Have you seen any challenges like making your profile on there? And also, how are you is your clientele right now? And what are you trying to do for that?
That's a good question. So I already had one, no, two clients before I start my Levolution marketing account. It's I I wasn't intentionally was going to start the Levolution marketing account. It's because I already had the client. So I was like, I don't need to like, you know, sell myself more
Mm,
because I already have a client. But the reason why I wanted to create that new account is because so that I can be on the same page as my clients
mm,
because it's basically I'm gonna build the new account from zero. So it's yes, it's very challenging. You really have to be consistent on those platforms because so that people will expect you to show up.
mm.
So that was very challenging to be consistent. Now I'm in the month 3 of being consistent. I am posting 4 to 5 content every single week.
Nice.
Yes, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, and Pinterest.
Wow.
And it's showing a lot of the results. So like that kind of I can use that result to for my clients like, hey, I done this and I got this result so that I can do this for you guys. So
Right.
that's kind of like a why I wanted to start that, but be consistent is the hardest, the challenge, like most challenging thing
For sure.
that I ever have to do. But I always do like batch shooting, batch content shoot,
Mm-hmm.
creating everything beforehand. So, but yeah, definitely be consistent is the hardest thing.
Nice. Well, also with clientele, what is the most challenging thing with coming up with new content for each
Hmm.
client? Because I know you said you have a personal trainer as one,
Yeah.
spa client. So those are two completely different ball games. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you kind of refresh your mind and kind of not get burnt out? Does that
Mm.
always challenge your brain since it's two different, completely different things?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
Mm,
does. I would have to switch my brain to, okay, this, if I were their business owner, what do I want to put it? And
mm,
then change it to another client. I have to have another completely different mindset to think about the best for the business.
right.
But the common question that I always ask myself is if I were looking for this service or if I were looking for this help, what do I want to see on their social media?
Mm,
So if I were, let's say, spa owner, business owner, spa business owner, what do I want? And if I were looking for a content creator who can help me making contents, what do I want to see on their social media? And what makes me say yes to hire them as my content creator?
right.
I, in that case, I want to see their works. I want to see their results. I want to see what they can make. I want to see what tools they're using. I want to see how clients are growing after they start working with them. So those are the content that I can make for the businesses. So the spa clients, if I were looking for a spas that I can have a day off to treat myself, what do I want to see on their social media? That ideas can be the content idea for the spa. I want to see the before and after results. because that shows their techniques. I want to see the environment, how cozy that is, how aesthetic that is. I want to see the pricing. So what I always do for them is make service cursor post and pin it to the profile so that whenever people come in, they can see the pricing. It's like treat yourself. I always say treat your Instagram or treat your Facebook like easy access version of your website
Mm-hmm.
so that people don't have to scroll, don't have to click the link or anything. Make the another thing that is very important is that make the process of purchasing something or book someone easy as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there's so many steps until you have to book the person, then you would just walk away.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh my God,
A
this is
lot of
so
people are
exhausting.
impatient.
Yes, a
They're like,
lot of
right now.
exactly. So
Yeah.
those are kind of the process when I trying to come up with the content for the clients. But it takes time. I
Right.
think that's the most of the time that I use my time for the clients because
Yeah.
making content it's easy. I already have ideas. So I just gotta have to, follow the blueprint.
Yeah.
So that's the most the challenging time to come up with the good ideas, good content ideas for the clients. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good insight. Well, thank you so much, Luna. You can talk about your agency if you would like, anything you would like to say, because I know it's up and running. So,
Thank you so much for giving me a free advertisement section. I usually have to pay for those things, so I'm getting a
not
free
today.
advertisement section. Not today. Thank you so much. Yes, I started this Levolution marketing agency after I got my green card, which was a dream of mine. I used to work as a social media manager since I was 18, so that was like my other passion growing up, and I really loved creating content, creating something like this. So I wanted to make it as my career. And I usually work with business owners who doesn't have time or no idea about social media marketing because they don't really have time to do the content consistently. And yeah, so I wanted to help those people so that they can enjoy what they wanted to start. Yeah. So I don't think that all of the business owners have to be a content creator at the same time too. So that's where I come in and I can help those people. And I've been loving my career so much. So I only have one more spot that I wanted to have as a recruiting client, monthly client. So don't wait. I'll put the link in the description
Yup.
box if you want to check that out. Come in. But yeah, other thing that we wanted to tell
Workshop,
you guys,
workshop.
workshop. Yes, we do have a performance and dance skills workshop on Saturday, 6th December. It's coming in hot. We're teaching you guys so many good tips as a dancer. If you want to grow as a dancer and become a professional dancer, or just generally train yourself as a dancer, this is the place. You don't want to miss it. If you're in Dallas and dancing, and yeah, you have to come out. So, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put the link in the description box.
Yeah.
Spots are filling, so don't wait.
Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.